In the darkness, all men falter. Most believe they can endure it, but when they meet it face to face, their courage crumbles. Yet one man stands apart. He has faced the abyss, endured its grip. He doesn't just live in the dark.
A real person, a real alpha, a real go-getter, they ain't saying shit about nobody. So guess what I do? Shut the fuck up. Because real men don't say shit. Because first of all, we're too busy trying to grind and be better.
You tell yourself there will be a perfect moment, an alignment of stars, a version of yourself that finally feels ready. But there is no perfect moment. There is no ideal version of you waiting at the end of your excuses. There is only what you do and what you don't.
There's people out there that are just working harder than everybody else, and they're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
And that's their grind. You know, and those people are super valuable because they change everybody's perspective of like what's possible, what to strive for, and what it takes.
You are going to suffer. It is going to be hard. It is going to take all of your energy. It's going to kick you in the face 1,000 times. You're going to be demoralized. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be angry. You're going to be bitter sometimes. This is why it's so important to build yourself into someone who can execute regardless of what your mood is, regardless of what your circumstances is, because if you can execute when things are fucked up and everybody else bails and everybody else quits, what kind of advantage does that give you over the long haul? It gives you a tremendous advantage. And if you can become the kind of person that cannot be stopped by outside circumstances or going through a tough time or being in a bad mood or being unmotivated, how can anyone beat that?
Men like him, they can serve a purpose. This world wasn't made for men like him. It rejects them, fears them, and yet it needs them. In the shadows they thrive, doing the things no one else dares.
You will never feel ready. You will never feel certain. And you will never be given back the time you waste.
When you train your mind to stay calm in chaos, to stay focused in the face of fear, to stay hungry when things are hard, you become unstoppable. Controlling your mind means refusing to be a prisoner of fear. It means not giving in to excuses, not allowing negativity to take root. It's waking up and choosing discipline over comfort, growth over ease, purpose over pleasure. And yes, it's hard, but that's the point. Growth lives on the other side of struggle. Greatness is not born from comfort. It is carved through challenge.
When you put yourself in hell, that's the only time you can figure out how the fuck to get through that motherfucker. You can't read somebody else's book about some theory on how to do shit. Some guy who sat up in a nice warm office and wrote some book with a nice cup of coffee in the fucking hand. No, I want to see that guy who immersed himself in fucking hell. And he thought about quitting and leaving and his wife and his kids. And why am I here? Is it worth it? All this crazy shit? It still said and found out a way to get through it.
It only doesn't work out if you quit. And so you have to understand that you are in control of your ability to get where you want to go. And it's not up to chance as long as you don't quit, okay? And you have the intelligence capacity to not make the same mistake multiple times over and over and over.
And it's about the focus. It's about the dedication. It's about what are you willing to give up. Write down a list of everything you aren't willing to sacrifice in order to achieve your dream. And that list is what the person who will beat you is willing to sacrifice. Everybody wants the view, but no one wants the climb. Everyone is jealous of what you have, but no one is jealous of how you got there. It's about what are you willing to give up, what are you willing to sacrifice, what are you willing to do in order to achieve your dream, and I promise you that if you aren't willing to do whatever it takes, someone else is.